Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World?
No dragon. No, dragons like mountains, right? Never thought about it. You said you were going to answer my question. I've never thought about it.
This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravakstruma, the great mountain of the world.
Okay.
Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him.
Ah. Using the dragon wrench shout, right?
Yes and no. Viknusnikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him.
True.
The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Oh. Wait, you mean... You saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
Oh. How are you saying ancient Nords? How does any of this help me? An Elder Scroll? What's that?
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not.
Okay.
It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation.
Gotcha.
The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suyek.
Okay, so... What?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin.
Oh, good job, guys.
If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break.
Wait.
You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
So are you telling me that I need to get back in time?
So I guess we need an Elder Scroll then?
Do you know where I can find an Elder Scroll?
Well, that shouldn't be hard. I mean, they are just laying all over the place. There was me thinking he was going to say that we had to do something difficult.
Sofia?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Good. Great. Esbern or Aringer might have some idea.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
I mean, who in the your right mind would eat a giant stoat or trollback. As for eating thistles and antlers...
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovassos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Oh, question and answer time.
Speak. I will listen.
How could an ocean cast Aldo through time? What does the dragon rend shout actually do?
I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals.
Interesting.
It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove.
Oh. You're the master of the Greybeards. Do others come here to train?
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years.
It's a bummer.
I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
Okay. You meditate? How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Fus, Faim, and Yol.
In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice.
Okay.
Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum Ark Mora. What will you burn? What will you spare?
Let's see. I wish to meditate on the word
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol?
power. Fus.
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back.
Okay.
Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
And meditate.
Which calls to you, Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains.
Right.
Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength.
Thank you. How can an Elder Scroll cast Alduin through time?
Vormindok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable.
Interesting.
I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihon, they would not listen.
You mean you were there?
Yes. There were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin's Thur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us. Ni-Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us.
Yeah.
I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself.
Okay. Now, what do I do with the Elder Scroll when I find it?
Return it here to the Tid Achran. Then, Kele Vormindok. Nothing is certain with such things.
So it'll be a surprise.
But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Achran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir.
Hakon, Feldir, who are they?
The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Yun, the Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater.
Alright. Well, thank you very much, Paarthurnax.
Sum Ark Mora. Speak, I will listen.
No, I'm done.
Lok Thum.
Thanks. Alright. I shall return when I get the scroll. So, let's go back down to Hrothgar. Okay, whatever. Heard noises. Is my what? It is, but it fell over. Hi, Hrothgar. I must speak with two of you. Where are you? Oh, here. Here you are. It's late. Oh, yes, it's late. Alright, in the morning. Ah, wonderful. Of course, they get up early. Why'd you guys let me sleep in? Actually, thanks for letting me sleep in. I was kind of tired. I'll lie.
I must say you were looking rather nice today. I just can't resist someone wearing tight-fitting armor.
Thanks. Ah, Alencar.
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax.
Indeed.
The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the Dragonrend shout?
No, but he told me how to find out.
So be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom.
I need the Elder Scroll the ancients used. Do you know where to find it?
We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek.
Very good, thank you. Is there another way to defeat Alduin?
Perhaps not. But this shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
No. What do you have against the Blades?
The Blades were born of dragon-hating crusaders. They still carry that legacy, although they may not remember from whence it came. They carried out a genocide of dragons when they first came to Tamriel. And now, they will do it again. With your help.
Okay. What's so bad about the shadow?
It was created by those who had lived under the unimagined. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons.
Yeah, you told
When you
me
learn a shout, in order to learn and use
yes.
this shout, you will be taking this into yourself.
The dragons are terrorists in Skyrim. Don't you think they need to be stopped?
That may be what you were here for, Dragonborn. But stopping Alduin is one thing. Helping you wipe out dragons again is quite another.
Well, I'm
Dragons are part of the natural order of the world. The Blades thought to change the order to suit themselves by wiping out the dragons. But again, we see that the natural order will be restored one way or another. Perhaps we would have dragon allies against Alduin if the ancient Blades had not acted so arrogantly.
Perhaps. There's nothing I can do about that. You've told me this before, I'm sure. And I already asked you that, and you said go talk to the mages. Alright, thank you.
Sky above, voice within.
Peace and long life.
Out of all the Daedric princes, Sanguine is the only one I would actually consider worshipping.
Yes.
He really understands how to have a good time and knows the importance of alcohol. I quite like Sheogorath too.
Alright. So... World map. And the other person to go talk to was... Where? Up here. Learn the location of the Elder Scroll. Isn't there a secondary optional? Did I miss it? Talk to Esbern or optional talk to Erengar. Oh! Okay, let's go talk to... Oh wait. And or? No, whatever. So that's done. Okay, cool. In the meantime, where's the guy that wanted the... Where is it? I would love to be able to finish this, but I have a feeling dead. Nope. I got them. Oh well. Well, let's there's no show on map option for this. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look this up. Okay, so haven't been there. Oh. Not been to win either. Dang. Well, I guess it's just gonna be a long walk, I guess. Fine. Alright then. Well, I'm actually gonna wrap it up here for this week, everyone. Since it's nice and toasty warm in here, we'll just wait here till next time. So, until next time, everyone, please, as always, stay safe out there.